I told y'all, I'm not searching for a perfect platform. I just need y'all to know that. So y'all just have to bear with me. The Lord gives it to me. I'm going to give it to y'all in the moment that I feel is the best time, the best space for me to pour out, and that's what I'm going to do. I just trust God with all of His timing. I love how He's facing me.
Keep left.
And I love how
You've
He's
never been one to
directing
follow
me.
the crowd. Accident reported ahead.
I'm here for it.
Do you ever think there's no such thing as...
And one thing I can tell you so far, it's very uncomfortable. It's a very unfamiliar territory, and so many things are happening that, like, literally, I've been telling God, like, you scare me. Like, okay, God, if I ain't never been scared, I'm scared now. Like, for real, for real. Yet I trust Him with my whole heart, with my whole soul, with my whole might. Like, everything about me, trust Him. And I know that God
in a quarter of a mile,
let me down.
Keep left, at least until the next wing.
And I dedicate this time, this walk, this transition, this change, this atmosphere, this place of peace, where He's making me fully consecrated to Him.
Keep left, at least until the next waning moon.
To see Him, to see His goodness, and literally, like, wholeheartedly, like, every aspect, every dynamic, every inch, every area of my life, to lean and depend on God. Like, that's just what it is, literally. Like, there's no questions asked, like, hands down. From finances to our needs, to day-to-day walk, just seeing how everything is unfolding, just seeing how everything is happening. Like, there is so much. When I say so much, I mean so much happening around me, definitely inside of me, and so much happening just in my life in general that there's so many questions, there's so many so much unknown, and literally, like, God is like a pure wonder in my soul, because now I have no choice but to trust Him. Now I have no choice but to see Him. Now I have no choice but to lean and depend on Jesus. And I'm truly okay with it, because I'm at a point in my life where the peace and the joy and the love is so epic. Like, I'm here for it. Like, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like, I'm simply here for it. And I love God because He just continues to show me more of Him, more I read His word. He continues to comfort me. He continues to allow me to see how He's working. And, like, all of it's coming to fruition. And when He say, if you delight yourself in my word, He will give you the desires of your heart. Yo, I can't even fathom right now. Quick testimony for we tap in. My kids go to a private school, so they require real uniforms, and you can only buy from the uniform shop. I'm already paying partial tuition for Aubrey and July because they got approved for a grant. Thank God for Jesus. And Josiah is full tuition, and some people want to know it's about $14,000, $15,000 a year. So I know it's nothing that I am capable of, but I know a Savior who's more than able. I know Jehovah Jireh. One thing I know, if I don't know nothing else, I do know Him as that, and I'm grateful. But to get the news that my kids' uniform was paid in full, y'all, there's no words. It's like $65 per top, $65 per bottle. Like, it's a lot of money for one person, one individual parent. And everybody, you know, they try to get in your business, they try to tap in. And I'll be honest, I'm getting probably like $380 for Family First. That's the only government assistance I'm getting. Everybody think that I'm just getting child support. One parent is not paying child support, the other parent is paying partial child support, not what he's supposed to be fully paying. And even him paying that, they're still getting part of that because of the Family First. Because he just started paying to them, so I'm still getting partial. And when I say I'm barely working, literally 3 days at the max a week. Well, it was every other week, because on the weeks that Josiah was with his dad, I was able to work. And then on the weeks that I have him, then I wasn't able to work. Then, y'all, God, he be on one. So, like, yeah, for real, he real life be on one. So, where I'm supposed to be trying to put in the work, do the work, you know, because I believe faith without works is dead. And also, too, I believe if a man don't work, he don't eat. I believe in that word. And I wholeheartedly, Spirit and Truth, been trying to just get back in the groove of working since I had my son. At least working part-time, if not full-time. At least trying to show up for myself. And God like, girl, sit down. And I'm like, look, Jesus, now, do you want me to be great or you don't want me to be great? Which one? And then he like, is you gonna trust me? I'm like, yeah, I trust you. But faith without works is dead. He said, okay. He said, this is your time to rest. And I'm like, Lord, I ain't tired. He like, okay, you're not resting because you're tired. You're resting to adorn, to appreciate what the work you have put in, all the years, the time you invested, basically to reap what I've sown. Yet in my mind, in my heart, I'm like, God, it's just me. I got 3 kids. I'm here by myself. I have no support system. And I'm really trying to show up for me. And God like, girl, why you stressing? Okay. Have you not seen my life? Have you not seen the bills? Have you not seen what's due? Have you not seen what's to come? Have you not seen the overload? Trying to rebrand one business, still getting another business off the ground. The thing with that, God told me to do that for free for the first year. So yes, I'm seeing clients, yes, I'm mentoring and I'm coaching people, yet I'm not getting paid for that. Not only that, just it's just so much. And then I work PRN at the hospital at Vanderbilt. So basically I work when they need me, but more so on my favor, I work as I can, which works best for me because my schedule is crazy. And one important thing that I did pray for is more time with my kids and to pour into my kids and to really spend that time with my kids, because time with our kids is so important. And today, like Wednesday, is for family, so we're gonna tap into that. And it's been a lot. It's been so much, and just trying to show up for them, be there for them, show up for myself, be there for myself, show up for my ministry, my business, everything, and make it look good. And true reality is like everything is crumbling. To look at your bank account, all of them is zero, if not negative. To look in your wallet and there's nothing. Like, this is like next level for real. Like, I'm just like, whoa, God, okay. I hear you, I see you. Yeah, you own one. what am I supposed to do? And kid you not, me ended up having to have emergency surgery. I was like, couldn't say nothing. It happened so fast, I just couldn't say nothing. I just had to sit back and I just had to deal with it. Me being used to calling on mom and calling on dad here in the past year has been great to have that support, to have that help. But God was like, no, I need you to fast and I need you to pray. I'm like, okay, Jesus. He said, not only that, I need you to cut. He said, I need you to disconnect from the world. And I said, look, Lord, now you got me in a tight spot. I'm like, okay, this is okay. So where everybody think I'm mad at the world, I'm against people, and I'm mad, and I'm going through something. I'm going through something, but I'm not going through a bad something. I'm not mad at anyone. I'm just more so disappointed at a lot of people. And God said, you don't need that in your spirit. He said, you can't carry the weight of the world. Quit trying to save people in the midst of their test. Matter of fact, why you out here trying to save somebody when I sent my son? Why do you think that anybody need a savior when that's why I sent my son is not your place? Yes, you are to help your brothers and sisters. Yes, you are to relate, to have compassion, to have empathy, to have sympathy, to pray for them. But far as you physically being there, he said no. He said it is your season, your era, your time to pour out, your time to invest in you, your time to focus on you. He said, because that's where I need you. So the struggle was real. The surgery happened at the beginning of July, and I was fasting, I was praying, true enough. Yet I still was trying to go to work and trying to push all these things that I got planned, all these goals and all these tasks that I needed to get done. And that happened, and I'm like, oh my God. And he's talking about bed rest for the next he really said bed rest for the next 2 weeks. Light duty for the next 6 weeks until you come back and see me. And I'm looking at the doctor like, do I need to pull out both agendas? My phone, which one you want to see? Because at this point in time, I know. Then I'm sitting back. I can't say anything because now I'm like, ha, okay, God, you up. You on one. What am I supposed to do with this? Then, same week, supposed to be on bed rest. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. Yeah, I went to work probably like... we ain't gonna talk about it. Yeah, I went to work probably one. That first day it was awful. My friend checked on me and was like, you not at home. Touche. Got in trouble. Not only that, just reading my word, doing my daily devotion and talking to God, important to him and trusting him and seeing him and watching him just be great, be dynamic, be amazing. He was like, girl, I'm not telling you rest because you're tired. He said, I'm telling you rest because I got you. I'm telling you rest because you've done what I asked, and now it's time for you to reap. And I said, look, God, I get that. In my head, you ain't moved fast enough. Have you not checked what's up right now? Like, I know you know this. Like, so what's up? So, I'm like, oh God. So I went to work again, kids you not. Then I said, you know what? Okay, Jesus, because at this point I feel like I just need to surrender everything. I can't win from losing, and it's so hard and it's so stressful. Thank God my daughter was to work because she was able to help squeeze in, because the money that I had saved, the money that I had put back, like to be in my reunion and not be able to do a lot of stuff that I wanted to do was my decision, because number one, I hadn't had nothing but maybe 2 drinks since February, but my sole goal was to go without drinking for a year. And I haven't had any heavy drinks. I probably had one cocktail, and I had a night of wine, and that was a celebration. So like that's about it. But like my choice to not drink was my choice to not drink, and I had made that choice back in February, and I was just telling God that I just want to be sober for Him. Not only that, also trying to practice abstinence and being sober and trusting God in that. And most of the part, I mean, I've done great compared to who I am in my life. Yeah, Jesus bless it. Okay, that part. Y'all caught it. Jehovah Jireh. But yeah, so like men and having sex was no longer my thing, because I was so quick to have something and finally realizing that I just didn't want something. I wanted the right thing. And to lay with somebody and not trust them, that's foolish. To lay with somebody and not fully know them, that's foolish. To lay with somebody, allowing that soul tie, because when you sleep with somebody and you're not married, you're basically being tied to that person's soul and everything that they're tied to. So every person they sleep with, every connection that they have, love connection, bond connection, spiritual. Oh, Jesus. The spiritual warfare is serious. So like God was showing me so many things, and I was just like, oh my God. I was like, well, get me together, because now I need to check myself. I want to live for you, and I want to be fully consecrated, living for you, holy and acceptable. Not just to have something to say I got something, but to have everything and know that's more than enough. Even when it's nothing, that's more than enough. Huh? Y'all, this walk has not been easy, but it has gotten easier with time. And to be out to have a great pain to just come over your body, you can't even explain it. And then my friend is just looking at me, I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Later, probably 30 minutes, and realize, oh, we need to call the ambulance. Calling the ambulance, getting to the hospital, find out I got internal bleeding and a ruptured cyst on my ovary that they had to do emergency surgery to get the bleeding under control. They ended up removing my right ovary and my left fallopian tube. And he just explained this stuff, and I'm just looking at him like, yeah, I come from the field. I know the background. That was my first specialty. Like, do what you got to do, but all at the same time, like, God, can I afford this right now? I've been working so hard. I've been pushing so hard. I've been trying so hard. Like, can I get a break? And God was like, I'm trying to give you one, but you won't take it. He was like, I'm trying to get you to be still and know that I am God. I'm trying to get you to reap the things that you sown, but the blessing's not finna chase you down, girl. You gotta stop. So me working that week after those 2 days, I was like, Lord, now if I went to work 2 days, I know I'm getting up Sunday going to church. I said, I don't care how bad I hurt. I don't care how awful I look, because, stomach was swole, bloated, could barely walk. Like, it was a lot. Can't even pick up my son. It was a lot. So get to church on Sunday, and here come Bishop. Y'all know he be on one. I just want y'all to know. That's my pastor, period. That's my bishop. He be turned, and he on one. I just want y'all to know, he stay on one. He stay lit. He stay Bishop Joseph Walker III. I just need you to know, you came for the girl. Get to church, and he talking about chill out. That was the word, chill out. Oh my God. I said, okay, Lord. You ain't gotta say nothing else. From that point in time, I just actually sat down, chilled out, and just took my bite. So I share this to say that right now I'm at a low place, but I'm at a peaceful place. I shared it to say, yes, bills are due. I'm struggling bad, struggling real bad. Like, the struggle's so real. The struggle is struggling, like, on God. Yet I know Him to be Jehovah Jireh. My kids have not lacked for nothing. My kids have had everything they needed. Aubrey has all her supplies. Josiah has most of what he needs. Janiyah, she got enough to start. Like, plenty of food in the house. They got plenty of necessities. Food, clothing, and shelter. They're good. They're happy. They don't understand. They mama's struggling. Oh God. Wanted to call my parents, but in that month of July, being disconnected, I couldn't. My parents blowing me up. They thinking I'm going crazy. No, I'm not going crazy. But I told them, when God speaks, that settles it. And I need the world to understand that if God tell me to do something, I'm going to move. Just like He told me to move here, I'm going to move. Just like He told me the option to go home is yours. But if you want to live for you, make the decision for yourself what it is that you want to do and what you want in life. And I said, Jesus, say less. I made the choice to stay because this is where my kids have thrived in being their best blessed self. They have been amazing, on the road, president list, whatever they call it, like social. My kids are so popular. They are extroverts at this school. They are thriving and being their best blessed selves, and everything that they do, they put their mind to it. There's no getting in trouble. There's no this, and the third. No. Yes, every now and then, man, take Janiyah's phone. That's because she get a little sidetracked. And she missing assignments because she trying to juggle volleyball, basketball, and track, and this, and the third. And then I have to be Mama D and step in and say, look, Mom, we got to slow down. Something got to be cut. Something got to fall back because academics come first. And I'm always going to preach that. I can't look for the other parent to step up and do the things that I need. People make excuses because I'm out of town. Well, if I was in town, it wouldn't be no different. I'm just going to be real. That fact. So, tonight, jumping into that subject, like, for real. We here for it. But, Shanae owe y'all the truth, and that's it. That's it. God told me to live in my own truth authentically, unapologetically, and what's real. I owe nobody no explanation. If I do something, trust that I'm doing it per the Lord, per thus said the Lord, per His living word. It has nothing to do with anybody else. It's personal. It's a me and God thing. This season, this time, these days forward, is a me and God thing. If you can't understand that, then respect it and stay away. If you can understand that, respect it and pray for me every day. If you undecided, unsure, you got questions, take it to Jehovah. Y'all, I can't say this enough. Jireh. You got to talk to Him about it because my life belongs to Him. This time, this season, my pace, my agenda, my plans, my dreams, my goals, everything belongs to Him. And right now, I'm going to protect my peace at all costs. And anybody that has anything messy, negative, or ungodly to say or do, I ain't got no parts in that. I'm just going to be real. If it's not in spirit and the truth in me, as God told me, stay away. If I deal with you, I deal with you. But the fear people, and I do mean fear, I'm going to stress, the fear people that is in my corner is who I need in my corner. Because we can relate. We working on the same goals. We talking about this. They may not be on the same faith level as me, but guess what? That's okay, because I still love them from whatever standpoint they is. I may be underneath them, who knows? But my thing is, the fact that these people can continue to talk to me, continue to encourage me, continue to support me, they think I'm crazy. It's radical. It's reckless. It all is, but it's all God. And half the days, I don't know what's going on. I don't even be knowing what to tell nobody no more. Like, it's just up. But I'm here, and I know God is good, and I know He's going to bless me. So I trust Him. Trust Him with my whole heart, mind, and soul. So, I'm here at Young Adults Night, and every Wednesday this month we're praying at our Jefferson Street location. So if y'all are in the city, please come out and pray with us. Let us pray for you, and just come out and pour. Even if it's in worship, even if you have nothing to say, even if you just want to be in the midst, we're here for y'all. But I'm going to tap into this real quick. So I'm coming from Psalms 1:1-6. And basically this is because I owe you the truth. It said, blessed is the man who does not walk in the counsel of the wicked, or stand in the way of sinners, or sit in the seat of mockers. But his delight is in the law of the Lord. Christ's way, Christ's law, what God needs from me, that part. And night. And on his law that we meditate day and night. And I have, like, literally, I'm doing 3 devotions daily, if not more than that, reading his word, sitting with his word, being still long enough for his word to manifest, speak to me, and show me my next move. And that's how real God is. He is like a tree planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in season, and whose leaf does not wither. Like, I'm like a tree planted by the rivers of water. Like, if God say be still, then I be still. And whatever's going on around me, he's going to deal with that. Even to the point of my loved ones. Whatever he does prospers because of obedience. Prosper because I'm committed. Prosper because I'm remaining faithful to God and nobody else right now. Like, it's personal, for real. Not so the wicked. They are like chaff that the wind blows away. Therefore the wicked will not stand in the judgment, nor sinners in the assembly of the righteous. For the Lord watches over the way of the righteous. He watches over the way of the righteous. He watches over the way of the righteous. But the way of the wicked will perish. So any evil, any wickedness, or anything spoken against me, God is going to defend me. Every lie he will tear down. Every shadow he will light up. Like, it's just simple as that. And I love the Lord because he is amazing at what he do. And he is God. And he going to continue to show up and do what it is, thus said the Lord. And no matter what it is that's happening, I'm my greatest influence. And I try to influence people to understand that if you get outside yourself and allow God in, he will move just like he moved for me. So respect, honor, and love is a major thing for me. So I owe you the truth. I respect you enough to say that if you know the right thing and you're not doing the right thing, then that's on you. And I'm gonna speak to my uncles, my aunts, their generation and up. These adults out here talking about they not gonna speak on something, but they constantly whispering about something. They talking about that's not their place, but this your child, these your children, these your grandchildren. So what is your place? My grandma didn't raise us like that, and that's just on God. And when you're not speaking up, then you're not being obedient to God, because he put you in that place for a reason, for you to speak the truth, whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God. So that's what I can't get with, because there's no respect there. Also, if you're gonna honor the Lord in doing the right thing. And if you sitting back and not speaking up, if you sitting back letting wrong happen, if you sitting back and watching and gossiping about it, that is not honoring God. You are at a place, and I'm just going to be real. And I'm always going to speak the truth. It does not mean that I'm upset, that I got any hate in my heart. It just means that I'm just tired of being disappointed. I'm tired of people that's older than me not getting it together. I'm tired of us just letting our brothers and sisters fall, and us not saying anything, making them think it's okay, making our kids think it's okay to act this way, making our kids have no fear in us because we don't speak up. But that's a lie, because that's not how my grandma raised me, and that's definitely not how God is training me. Love is real, and love is speaking the truth. Yes, the truth hurts, but the truth is the same thing that's going to set you free. And God said he sent his son that we may be free indeed, and I just stand on it. If I can't be honest with you, means I don't trust you. If I don't trust you, says I don't love you. And it's just simple as that. I am a product of my environment. So no, I cannot be in certain environments that I feel that is going to deteriorate me, that's going to hinder my spirit, or where I feel uncomfortable in a sense where I can read you. And yes, I read issues of the heart. I'm the one who's going to challenge the heart. I'm the one who's going to challenge the truth within yourself. So when you trying to make me out to be a lie, there's really a question that you need to be asking yourself. What is the truth? Because if that ain't the truth, then you need to stand on it. You need to walk in it. You need to be the light. You need to change. Something has to shift. Okay, God, I'm not lucky, but I'm definitely am blessed. Everything I have, I'm blessed. It's because of Jehovah Jireh. I will not put a name to it. I'm just going to say Jehovah Jireh. That's just simple as that. Understand what Shanae got, what Shanae have, what Shanae is doing is because of God and God alone. Nobody gets that credit. And I'm just going to be real. Shanae don't even get that credit. My kids don't get that credit. Nobody gets that credit but Jehovah Jireh, because he is my provider. And if I don't be honest with people, how can I expect for people to respect me? If I can't tell you the truth, how can I say that I love you? If I can't speak my truth and you listen to understand, listen to relate, listen to hear me out, let me vent, let me talk, let me get it off my chest. Not to listen to respond, not to listen to react because you in your feelings and I'm coming off in a way that you don't agree with, or that you in your feelings and you want to tell me how this tradition is and you was raised and woo. And I'm telling you, it's the grown folks that's the worst, because they feel like can't nobody tell them nothing. But one thing I am learning, God told me that I have no respect of a person. So if I have no respect of a person, you have no respect of a person. And if people don't respect your boundaries, they don't respect what you're trying to do, they don't respect the life that you're living, that you're no longer, your past is behind you, that you're no longer that person, that you're no longer their child. You are grown, so their way, my ways and my thoughts no longer move or think as a child. I am growing up, I am maturing. There's a level of respect to respect me as a grown-up and understand that I have to live my own life. I can't live for you. Can't live for my friend. I can't live for my family. I can't do none of that. So if you want to do anything that involves Shanae Michelle Carter, then you got to understand that I owe you the truth. You owe me the truth. If you can't be honest with me, then that goes to show me how shady you are. Come on, then we're going to talk about it or not. You're not real. That's fake. I hate fake love. I hate people to lie to me. Be honest. But don't come to gossip to me about something, but you ain't going to do nothing about it, because that's like talking about the problem, but you ain't no solution. Now you being messy. I'm not here for that. Change is being the change that you desire to see. Change is leading by example. Change is actually doing something to make a difference. Not out here for clout, not out here to look good, not out here for the hype. We out here making a difference. So if you ain't making a difference, then I don't know what to tell you. But I have to give you the truth because I owe you the truth. If I'm living in my truth, guess what? If you come my way, you're going to get the truth. I'm just going to be real. If you can't handle the truth, then you need to talk to Jehovah Jireh. But I'm going to give you the word. Then I'm going to give you my thoughts as to what God has said in my heart, my spirit. And then it's for you to take that and check yourself. Not wreck yourself trying to say who she thinks she is. God can use anybody he wants to. He can use a blind man. He can use a junkie. He can use a district attorney. He can use the intercessor. He can use anybody he wants to. So don't get beside yourself and think can't nobody tell you nothing, because that's where you fell wrong. They don't have to be of age. They can be a child, because trust me, my child said plenty of things that had checked me, and I'm like, okay, touche, I felt that Lord in the spirit. So I'm just saying, don't get beside yourself and feel like you can't be taught nothing, because every day is a day of teaching. Every day is a day to grow. Every day is a day to learn and mature, because God gave us another day to try and get it right, because we're constantly trying, and I'm not perfect, but I am becoming Christ-like. That means I'm still going to make mistakes, still going to fall, and sin is still in the world. Why you think we got Jesus? But I will not be condemned. You cannot convict me. You cannot judge me. You cannot hold me to anything that you think that you can hold me to, because that's God's job, not yours. Your job is to love me, honor, and respect me. That's it, point blank, period. If you can't do that, stay in your lane. Because guess what? At this point in time, I have learned to live without people, and I will continue to live without people. I don't care, mother, brother, sister, cousin, daddy, uncle, nephew. I do not care. At this point in time, like I told you, I'm going to protect this peace God has given me. And it's up from here. So I need y'all to get with the program. I need y'all to respect it. I need y'all to love it. I need y'all to honor it, because this is where I'm at. And my happiness is everything. I will not let this world take it away from me. So now that we got that out here, that's what we doing moving forward. That is the boundary that I'm setting, and that is what God has given me. And the only prayer I got for you tonight is, the Lord is my shepherd, and I lack nothing. That's it. I pray for you, you pray for me, and watch God change things. Have a blessed night.